Y'all should have did the who's the toughest, man.
No, I hear you. I never said he wasn't tough.
I'm just saying.
I never said he wasn't tough.
We gonna sit here and act like
he said I was underachieving. We're talking about what I made and what I didn't win.
Act like we don't
take
talk
up
about
for your boy.
on this panel.
Is he the reason you got that ring?
Yeah, I did. And you the reason you ain't got one. You the reason you ain't got one. Nigga got more rings than everybody in your drum.
Man, Kenyon Martin and Nick Young are back at it again, and this time the tension played out right there on Gills Arena. But to understand why those two ended up going at each other live, you have to look at what started all of this in the first place. There's already been a lot of attention surrounding the recent back and forth between Draymond Green and Kenyon Martin. Draymond actually spoke about Kenyon Martin on his podcast, and those comments are a big part of why this whole situation has now reached Nick Young and Kenyon Martin on Gills Arena. So before we get into what happened between them, let's go back to what Draymond Green originally said about Kenyon Martin.
I stand on what I believe in, and what I've believed in is like, no, I supported that guy, so I'm not just gonna jump off the rails and attack him or be responding and getting in these back and forths because of the respect and love that I had growing up as a kid. But man, the shots just keep coming. And it's like, dang, why? And again, I just don't know how you can continue to shoot at me and you underachieve. Like, one All-Star? Make no mistake about it, you are an All-Star. I'll give you that. A lot of people can't say they're an All-Star, so I'll give you that. You're a one-time All-Star. That's beautiful. But you must admit, like, to be the player that you were and defender that you believed you were and to not have, like, a single all-defensive second team, it's kind of an underachievement.
Once Kenyon Martin heard what Draymond Green had said, he clearly wasn't just going to let it slide. Martin responded by going on a 23-minute rant addressing Draymond's comments.
Dennis Rodman, Karl Malone, Chris Webber, Amari Stoudemire, Chris Bosh, Rasheed Wallace, Pau Gasol, Elton Brand, Antoine Jameson, Zach Randolph, Carlos Boozer, David West, Jermaine O'Neal, Sean Kemp, Derek Coleman, Clifford Robinson, Danny Manning, Larry Johnson, Vin Baker, LaMarcus Aldridge, Blake Griffin, Kevin Love, Sharif Abdul-Rahim, Al Jefferson, Drew Gooden, Josh Smith, Tim Thomas, Antoine Walker, Lamar Odom, Jason Williams, Horace Grant, Otis Thorpe, Paul Millsap, Juwan Howard, David Lee, Joe Smith, Al Harrington, Rashard Lewis, Brian Grant, Tom Chambers, Kevin McHale, Nene, and Giggles. You ain't better than Popeye Jones, Bo Outlaw, Reggie Evans.
If I stopped playing basketball today, my career was better. Way more impactful. You know, I think Kenyon Martin lost in a couple NBA finals. He got to sniff it. Didn't quite get a taste, but got a little sniff of it. Yeah, so your resume got to be a little better.
Draymond ain't did nothing to nobody who's gonna do something to him, do something back to him.
That's what I was talking about earlier.
That's the list I'm talking about.
That's all. He ain't did nothing to nobody who's gonna do something back to him. And I said it on our show. Ain't nobody hit Draymond any shit. Ain't nobody hit him one up for a layup, and ain't nobody took him out the air. Ain't nobody hit him. Ain't nobody stepped on his chest. Ain't nobody did anything that he's done.
And I didn't mention Draymond. It wasn't for one reason or another. I don't put him in the category with the guys that I named. That's all. And I've watched Draymond's career from the time he came in to now. I think a lot of the things and the people who he has done things to has been calculated. It's just, I don't think it's not spur of the moment things. It ain't reactionary things. It's people, and I said it's just people who he hasn't hit someone or did something to someone, and someone's instant reaction is the next step, right? Everybody complains, everybody looks for the refs to break things up, and he hasn't done anything to someone and there's been a reaction where, like, oh, it hasn't been that reaction.
And that leads us directly to the moment we're looking at today, with Kenyon Martin and Nick Young going back and forth live on Gills Arena. This clip is definitely the part I want to focus on, so let's get into it and see exactly how that exchange played out. And if you're enjoying the content, make sure you hit that thumbs up button because it really helps support the channel.
Did the who's the toughest, man.
I hear you.
I'm just saying.
I never said he wasn't tough.
We gonna sit here and act
He
like
said I was underachieving. Talking about what I made and what I didn't.
Act like we don't
take
talk
up
about
for your boy.
on this couch.
Is he the reason you got that ring?
Yeah, I did. And you the reason you ain't got one. You the reason you ain't got one. Nigga got more rings than everybody in your draft. He got more than everybody in your draft.
I stand on mine.
Let's stand on the draft. Number one draft, this draft was ass. Draymond came out. Let's just keep it real. Let's keep it real. If you want to talk about, let's talk about
real shit.
Yeah, let's talk about shit.
What Kenyon did.
Jason Kidd carried your ass up there. You didn't help.
Who let the team score? How did Kidd carry anything when I let
you had a top 5 point guard. He had a top 5 point guard.
When?
He won. He got the job done.
For 4 years.
Yes, he got the job done.
For 4 years.
Let's keep it real.
I played with that kid for 3 years. I played with that kid for 3 years, actually.
And you should have did what I did.
I played with who?
You wanted to be scoring. You
wanted to be scoring. I did my job.
Goddamn, obviously they got rid of you.
I did my job, nigga.
They got rid of you. So
I did my job, nigga. I got paid. No, they didn't get rid of me, nigga. I got paid.
I'm just saying.
I got paid to do it at a high level.
I'm just saying.
Have you ever been a top free agent? No. Have you ever let your kid? No.
Well, you wasn't.
Have you did no?
You wasn't a top.
Have you no?
They came and got me.
Have you no?
They came and got me.
Have you no?
They came and got me.
Off the corner, nigga. Off the corner.
I did my job.
Off the corner,
nigga.
Came and got you off the corner.
He did.
Off the corner.
Well, speaking of that,
came and got you off the corner.
you even
with him.
I'm arguing.
You're trying to take up for his boy.
Is that what you're arguing about?
Trying to take up for his boy, nigga. I mean, Gil.
I'm not gonna let nobody.
You're trying to take up for his boy.
Nigga down like he ain't.
You're trying to take up for his boy.
Hold on, you never stood tall like this for me. You never stood tall. I knew that shit was coming. That part. Nigga, you about to fight on that shit I done done for you.
That part.
That is crazy.
Don't make this personal.
No, I gotta make it personal.
Nah, nigga, you still owe me a card.
Oh, that's crazy. You want to give up for a boy. Relax. You know what? I'm just going to tell it how it is. That ain't even a Draymond Green jersey.
Swaggy, is that a Draymond Green jersey?
That's Jason Richardson.
Swaggy, is that a Draymond Green jersey?
Hey, man.
Oh, shit.
Hey, man. Who else had 23? Who else had 23?
Jason was stacking on. Jason was stacking on too. Hey, he was stacking on. Mitch Richmond. Did he?
Mitch Richmond.
Swaggy,
Y'all didn't name a big ass.
is that a Draymond Green?
Yeah.
Hey man,
Is that a Jeff Mullen?
Hey, when Kenyon flipped that down,
CJ Watson? Is that a CJ Watson, mate?
I was in Milwaukee.
Is that a CJ Watson, mate? Swaggy, but can you talk about Swagger Squad?
One thing I want to share with Kenyon Martin and Rashad McCants, a couple guys who tries to attack Nick Young about his NBA championship is this. I know you guys don't understand what it means to win an NBA championship. So in an NBA championship, you have your guys who has to deliver. Me, Steph, and Clay, we had to deliver. And then you have all your guys who play a role. What I like to call them is swing players. As opposed to role players, I like to call them swing players. Your job is to swing one series. And so when you go look at our championship run that Nick Young was a part of, Nick Young was the swing player in the Houston series. Game 6 or 7, Nick Young was one of the primary defenders on James Harden. Nick Young hit big threes. He swung the series for us. Guess what? Job done. When you talk about winning a championship, he swung the series. What the New Jersey Nets needed Kenyon Martin to do. They needed you to swing the series, but you couldn't swing the series, so y'all lost. Y'all got smacked.
Yeah. So you saying that he comparing me and you, right?
Ain't not comparing.
No, they said I was supposed to do what you did, swing a series, right? When the leading scorer is supposed to swing the series? I'm asking. Is that what he mean?
Based on his criteria, I don't think you'd fit the criteria of a swing player.
Yeah, so what the fuck is this clown talking about?
The tension between Kenyon Martin and Nick Young really came through when the two started going back and forth live on Gills Arena. Kenyon Martin has been very outspoken about his career, and lately that same energy has been directed toward Draymond Green. Martin has thrown a few jabs at Draymond, questioning his toughness and saying Draymond knows how to pick and choose the battles he wants. He's made it clear that he doesn't see Draymond as somebody who is always willing to stand on business when it comes to these situations. But at the same time, you also have to give Kenyon Martin some credit because he has defended Draymond Green on multiple occasions. So it's not like Martin has always been against him or has spent his entire time criticizing him. That's what makes this whole situation with Kenyon Martin, Nick Young, and Draymond Green a little more interesting. And if you've made it this far, don't forget to hit that like button because it helps the channel out. Make sure you subscribe as well and drop your thoughts in the comment section below.